popularity.
Yeah, well, hello to everybody.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Well, what shall we say? In the old days, people were staying home. There wasn't so much activity. People played board games, they played card games, and a lot of times, when the times wasn't so nice, people played with toys.
Yes.
In general. They prepared the planes for the next summer during the winter time, those which were in the hobby of planes. People built boats, which then they put on a little pond in the next summer.
Right.
And also then the model railroad was a big thing, especially around Christmas. A lot of people did have it around the Christmas tree, but you would not believe there were at least, I would say, 50%. Every second person had a train.
Oh my goodness.
This has changed.
Yes, it has changed.
Unfortunately, people do not have time together anymore. This is, for me, the saddest, the worst, actually, what we see at the moment going on, that everybody is only doing his own thing.
Right, very individualized activities.
And I have no problem in using electronic instruments like this.
Sure.
But people are hooked, people are completely connected, and they know nothing else anymore except this, and that is not the way it should be.
No, it's not, because I think people need to realize that if they say, oh, my kid will never do that, give it a try. Because so many times you think that the kid's not going to be into it, and they surprise you.
Oh, yeah.
That try doing a model together, try painting it together. I mean,
yeah, you're
really
right.
Is one time.
The biggest problem for me is basically I have families coming to the museum, and there is so much to see in that museum. There's over 15,000 single items, and there are 10 operating layouts. And normally, if the layouts run 2 to 3 minutes, so you're looking at 30 minutes just to look at the layouts, and then if you look at a little bit at the different cabinets, depending on your interest, whether you are more into cars or more into planes or into boats or into trains, but you can, if you look, we have over 100 showcases with all those items in there. If you take a little bit of time, then at least give an hour. I have a lot of parents which have no patience. Are you done? Have you seen? Can we go?
Yeah.
And the next I hear, we still have to go to Clark's. We have to go to Conway Scenic. We have to go to Storyland. We have to go to Sanders Village. Don't do that all at once.
So basically slow down.
Yes.
Slow down,
vacation,
take your time.
Vacation means that you're supposed to take time for yourself and not rush. And the worst what I hear is, oh, he doesn't appreciate what I try to do. The point is, I think the kid would appreciate it more if you give him time to look around, to stay where the kid likes to stay, to look at things which the kid likes to see.
Well, you got to respect that kid's interests.
Yeah, like this you can realize, oh, the kid actually has other interests besides only doing the electronics. And my dad always used to say, you cannot avoid. You can go with a trend. When I grew up, the Beatles were great. Long hair. Well, yeah, all right, he said you can have long hair, but listen, guy, the first time your hair is not clean, I am coming at night and cut it off.
Right.
And so I took me about 6 months.
Give and take.
And then I went back to the hairdresser and said I would like to go back to my old style.
And you've kept
because there was too much of a worry.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's like
and so because it takes time to do certain things. The same thing with the railroad. You can have a train just set up on the floor. Try to put something down on carpet. Okay. I try to give you a few tips so that you're not embarrassed. Why is the train not running anymore? The carpet hair is fairly stubborn, very sturdy. When carpet hair gets into the motor, it clogs up and it doesn't run anymore.
Now you guys do help with repairs?
We do help, definitely. We help with most of the things. however, I have to say we encountered the worst to find parts. These days, for us, the most important, we have a lot of people, they buy things at eBay and think they can come to us and here repair.
Right.
The problem is to find the respective parts. Most of the items are lacking the same part, because those are the parts which are weak, the parts which break, and most of the companies which have produced are no more in business.
Right.
Or have been taken over. And like this, you don't find parts. The only way basically is if you have 3 items, make 2 out of 3 and keep the rest for parts.
Okay, so they can come in and you do have a selection.
We can at least help them. We can point them. If we cannot do it ourselves, we will point them. We know places where to go. And so we will definitely help people so that they can enjoy their old toys.
Wonderful. And you're talking individual pieces, but as well as the whole setups too, because it is quite intricate. When I took my boys into the museum, it's almost overwhelming. So the work that goes into that stuff, it's amazing.
If you think that I had 4 people, 5 years on employment, I paid them to help me build what is there. That means this is 50,000 hours. And a person usually works 2,000 hours a year. That means one person 50 years of work. That means a lifetime has gone into.
Thank goodness you had help.
Has basically gone into that. People don't realize. Also, the upkeep, maintenance takes time. We are doing most of the maintenance, most of the repair on the property we do ourselves. So we are quite busy, besides
I bet.
Sitting there and waiting for people.
Well, let's talk about when the people come in. You have the museum, you have the shop where they can buy the models and some of the parts, as well as get advice with the service. But you also have the train ride. How does that all work together? Where should they go to buy tickets? How do they get tickets? And is it still the item purchase for the train ride?
Yes, the situation in Bartlett is that the town zoning does not allow tickets. Storyland makes you a day member and gives you the rides for free. We sell little souvenirs. Since 18 years, we sell you a little souvenir from a special area. Included is a free ride on the train.
Like train whistles, and you have postcards, beautiful.
We have all kinds.
No train whistles anymore because the company which did the cedar whistle stopped. Went out of business.
So what kind of items do you have?
Well, we do magnets, we do Christmas ornaments, we have a lot of stuff which Cassie, our employee, and myself are doing ourselves during winter time. Handmade in the shop. Then we have stuffed animals, we have T-shirts, we have puzzles.
Okay, so quite a selection.
Quite a selection, and it starts at $8. And if you like to contribute more, it goes up to $25.
I always say it's the cheapest train ride in the United States.
That's right.
And if people are really taking 5 minutes and think about it, for $8 you can buy, for example, one of my dad's prints, which is a nice drawing from a train, European or American. He was 5 times over here. He made pictures from the Cork and from other Pennsylvania and
we have
pictures from Canada.
14 different prints.
14 different prints.
So that's part of the thing that they can purchase.
So you get a print. And then the little guy gets a train ride and can even take dad or grandpa or grandma on.
I love that train ride.
So the point is you're getting 2 people a ride, plus that you get a souvenir to take along to take home.
Perfect.
Well,
for $8.
we say the fence outdoor by the train, that's our borderline. If they are higher than the fence, they can go by themselves. And normally that's also the time when they don't want mommy or daddy in the back.
Come along because they're big enough.
All right.
But the small ones take
mommy,
for sure
daddy,
somebody
grandpa,
with
grandma.
them.
Now, I know where you are, but let's let people know where you are and your hours of operation so we can get them over there.
We are 4 miles north of the center here.
The village,
when you see the station in North Conway, then we go 4 miles north. On the right-hand side, you will see the blue highway signs. And you cannot miss it. On the right-hand side, you will also see our sign and the little choo-choo train tracks going around. So you can't miss it. We are in the town of Intervale, which belongs to Bartlett.
Wonderful.
And at the moment, we are open 6 days a week,
Okay.
10 to 5. We are closed on Tuesdays,
All right, closed on Tuesdays,
Yes.
otherwise open 10 to 5.
10 to 5.
Okay, well, Nelly, Yogi, thank you so much for joining us. A lot going on over there, and you didn't come empty-handed either. Oh, and you know what? Before we get to that, will you
We
tell me
quickly
just
want
real
to,
quick? Yeah.
to say
Tell me about these
this
things.
train here, the old train, is the Adler or the Eagle, and what it is the first train which run in West Germany. There was Saxonia in East Germany, David Clinton over here, Stevenson had the train in England. Most of the trains, and again I would like to state that, started between 1835 and 1865, depending in which country or which continent. The other item which we have here is we used to be a steamroller. This one already was diesel, had a motor in it.
Really?
And it was a pavement roller. So when they paved the road with that kind of machine, they went back and forth to put it down and
Yeah.
press it
How
down.
old is it?
Stuff like this on
This
display?
is
or can-
approximately 50 years old.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of
Has
things
a
like
lever
this.
here to go for forward and reverse.
Fun.
And you're able, like we just saw, it goes to different angles. This is the way
Now,
the
can people still buy
steering goes.
things like this at
There
the
are
shop?
still people which are looking for antique toys and
But
and
do you guys sell the
collectibles.
actual antique toys?
We
or is that
have
more
some
display?
which
We have
have
some.
for
We do
sale.
not have too much,
Yeah.
but we have
Yeah.
some.
But if anybody asks me what he is looking for, most likely I can help.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you two so much for sharing these things. Let's do our Watch You Win. What do you
Yep.
say? What do we have to give?
To give a pass to for a family to the museum.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so this is good for a family of four?
Family of
They-
up to $25.
Yeah. Basically, that includes grandpa, grandma, the parents, plus the kids.
Wonderful.
We are very generous in that
Yes,
respect.
that is very generous. All right, so let's give it away. So you guys can call 356-6619 if you'd like to take a guess at this question. You guys brought this question,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So, Nelly, do you want to deliver?
Who started the Conway Scenic Railroad? A. President Theodore Roosevelt, President Dwight Smith, President Ronald Reagan, or President William Clinton?
Okay, so who started the Conway Scenic Railroad? Let's go to the phones. Good morning. Do you have a guess?
Yes, how about B?
Is it B, President Dwight Smith?
That is correct.
That is correct. Congratulations. You just won a pass to the Hartmann Railroad. So congratulations. Who are we speaking to? To who?
Barry?
Was it Barry?
Yes.
Oh, well, Barry, nice work on that. Where are you calling from, Barry?
Conway?
Well, Conway. All right, Barry, hang on the line, and I'm going to get all your information. All right, good. You still there?
I'm still
All right,
there.
all right. I'm just going to put you on hold for a sec. All right. Well, there you go. Watch and winner. Very smart. And thank you for providing not only the pass, but the question this morning. Very good to see you both.
Shall I take the...
You can, yeah. We'll
Okay.
do that
You can
right
come-
after we, yeah.
you can come up,
absolutely.
right.
But thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We have more here on White Mountains Day, including another look at the weather and more Watch and Win, so don't go away.
Welcome to the Hartmann Model Railroad and Toy Museum, an amazing world of miniature landscapes constructed over 5 years, featuring 11 train layouts and 15,000 items spread over 8,000 square feet. In addition to trains, there are collections of planes, boats, automobiles, and other model exhibits. The museum is great for all ages. It's an inexpensive break from outdoor activities and a wonderful option on bad weather days. In the spring, summer, and fall seasons, you can even ride the outdoor train. Are you a hobbyist? The adjacent building houses Northern New England's largest hobby shop. You'll find trains, cars, planes, rockets, puzzles, and more, plus everything you need to put them together. The shop was the proud recipient of the Markland Dealer of the Year Award for 2005. Go to hartmannrr.com for a list